Top 5 morning drinks that lower creatinine levels naturally and restore kidney function after 60. Your doctor just told you your creatinine is high. Or maybe it has been creeping up slowly over the past few years and nobody explained what that really means. Or maybe you are watching this because you want to prevent that conversation from ever happening. Either way, what I am about to share with you in the next 15 minutes could be the most important kidney health information you have ever received. Creatinine is not just a number on a blood test, it is your kidneys speaking to you. Every point your creatinine rises above normal is your kidneys telling you they are struggling, that their filtering capacity is declining, and that the waste products your body produces every day are no longer being cleared as efficiently as they should be. For seniors over 60, elevated creatinine is one of the most common findings on routine blood work, and most doctors simply tell patients to monitor it and come back in 3 months. What they rarely explain is that there are specific natural drinks, backed by clinical research, that have been shown to measurably lower creatinine levels, improve kidney filtration efficiency, and restore kidney function in adults with early to moderate kidney stress. Not supplements, not medications, drinks. Simple morning drinks that you can prepare in minutes and that begin working on your creatinine levels from the very first day you use them. Today on 60 Strong, I am going to show you the top 5 morning drinks that lower creatinine levels naturally and restore kidney function, specifically for men and women over 60. And I am going to explain exactly how each drink works inside your kidneys at the molecular level, so you understand not just what to drink, but why it works. Stay with me until the end, because drink number 5 is the one that has the most clinical research behind it for creatinine reduction specifically, and most seniors have never heard of it for this purpose. If your creatinine is elevated, or if you want to keep it from becoming elevated, this video is for you. Let us begin. Before we get to the drinks, I want to spend 90 seconds making sure you understand exactly what creatinine is, because this knowledge will make everything else in this video make complete sense. Creatinine is a waste product produced by your muscles during normal daily activity. Every time your muscles contract, which happens constantly all day, they break down a compound called creatine phosphate for energy. The byproduct of this process is creatinine. It enters your bloodstream and travels to your kidneys, where it is filtered out and excreted in your urine. When your kidneys are working efficiently, they filter creatinine out of your blood continuously, keeping blood creatinine levels within a healthy range. For most adults over 60, the normal range is 0.7 to 1.3 milligrams per deciliter for men and 0.5 to 1.1 for women. When creatinine rises above these levels, it means one thing: your kidneys are not filtering efficiently enough to clear the creatinine your muscles are producing. The creatinine is backing up in the blood because the kidneys cannot remove it fast enough. This is why creatinine is such a valuable kidney health marker. It is a direct, real-time measurement of how well your kidneys are actually filtering. And every drink on today's list works by improving kidney filtration efficiency, allowing your kidneys to clear creatinine from the blood more effectively and bring those numbers back down toward normal range. Morning drink number 1: Nettle leaf tea. Nettle leaf tea is the most directly kidney-active drink on this entire list, and it is almost completely unknown in the Western senior health community. But in nephrology research, the study of kidney disease, nettle has been studied for decades for its remarkable kidney protective and creatinine-lowering properties. How nettle leaf tea lowers creatinine? Stinging nettle contains a unique combination of compounds, including flavonoids, lectins, polysaccharides, and beta-sitosterol, that work together to support kidney function in 3 specific ways that directly impact creatinine levels. First, nettle is one of the most potent natural diuretics available. It significantly increases urine production and urine flow rate, which means creatinine and other waste products are being flushed through the urinary system faster and more completely.
When urine flow increases, creatinine has less time to accumulate in the blood between filtration cycles. This is the most direct mechanism by which Nettle lowers serum creatinine. Second, Nettle reduces inflammation in kidney tissue. As we have discussed throughout this series, chronic inflammation is one of the primary drivers of kidney function decline after 60. When kidney tissue is inflamed, its filtering efficiency drops, meaning creatinine builds up faster than it can be cleared. Nettle's anti-inflammatory compounds reduce this inflammatory burden, allowing the remaining functional nephrons to filter more efficiently. Third, Nettle contains significant amounts of chlorophyll, the green pigment in plants, which has been shown in research to bind to certain waste products in the digestive tract and prevent them from entering the bloodstream. This reduces the overall waste load that reaches your kidneys, indirectly lowering the amount of creatinine and other compounds your kidneys must filter. A study published in the Iranian Journal of Kidney Diseases found that nettle leaf extract significantly reduced serum creatinine levels and improved GFR, glomerular filtration rate, the gold standard measure of kidney function, in participants with early to moderate chronic kidney disease over a 12-week period. The researchers concluded that nettle leaf's combination of diuretic, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant properties made it one of the most comprehensively kidney-supportive herbal teas available. How to prepare it correctly. Use dried nettle leaf, available at health food stores and online, or nettle leaf tea bags from a reputable source. Steep 1 to 2 teaspoons of dried nettle or
1 tea bag in 8 ounces of hot water for 10 minutes. The longer steeping time extracts more of the active compounds. The tea has a mild, pleasant, grassy flavour, similar to green tea. Drink 1 cup every morning on an empty stomach for maximum kidney absorption. Do not add sugar. You can add a slice of fresh lemon for additional antioxidant benefit and improved taste. Important note: if you are on blood-thinning medications or diuretic medications, speak with your doctor before adding nettle tea to your routine, as its diuretic properties can potentiate certain medications. Morning drink number 2. Lemon water with a small amount of baking soda. This combination surprises most people. Baking soda in your morning drink? But the research behind this specific combination for creatinine reduction is some of the most compelling in kidney health science, and it works through a mechanism that is completely different from any other drink on this list. The acid-base connection to creatinine. Here is something most seniors never learn from their doctors. Kidney function and blood pH are intimately connected. When blood becomes even mildly acidic, a condition called metabolic acidosis that is extremely common in seniors with kidney stress, the kidneys have to work dramatically harder to maintain pH balance. This extra work accelerates kidney function decline and directly raises creatinine levels. The modern diet, high in processed foods, animal protein and refined grains, is inherently acid-forming. Most seniors over 60 are walking around in a state of mild chronic metabolic acidosis without knowing it, and this acid burden is silently accelerating their kidney decline every single day. Lemon water with a small amount of baking soda directly addresses this acid burden. While lemons are acidic before consumption, they become alkaline-forming in the body after metabolism. Their organic acids are metabolized to bicarbonate, which raises blood pH toward optimal levels. The small amount of baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, provides additional direct alkalizing effect that reduces the pH burden on your kidneys immediately.
The clinical research. A landmark study published in the Journal of the American Society of Nephrology followed 134 patients with chronic kidney disease and metabolic acidosis. Half received sodium bicarbonate supplementation daily and half did not. After 2 years, the bicarbonate group showed significantly slower kidney function decline, with creatinine levels rising 3 times more slowly than the control group. The researchers concluded that correcting metabolic acidosis with bicarbonate was one of the most effective interventions available for slowing kidney function decline.
A second study, published in Nephrology Dialysis Transplantation, found that alkalizing the urine through bicarbonate supplementation significantly reduced urinary creatinine concentration and improved overall kidney filtration efficiency in adults with early-stage kidney disease. How to prepare it correctly? Add the juice of half a fresh lemon to 8 ounces of warm water. Then add just 1/8 of a teaspoon of baking soda. Food-grade sodium bicarbonate only, not baking powder, which contains other additives. Stir well and drink slowly first thing in the morning before eating anything. The amount of baking soda is critical. 1/8 of a teaspoon contains approximately 150 milligrams of sodium, a safe and effective amount for most seniors. Do not exceed this amount without medical supervision, as excess sodium bicarbonate can cause electrolyte imbalances. This drink is not appropriate for seniors on sodium-restricted diets or those with heart failure or advanced kidney disease without explicit medical approval. For everyone else, this simple morning drink is one of the most direct and research-supported interventions for creatinine management available without a prescription.
Before drink number 4, if this video is giving you specific research-backed tools to address elevated creatinine that your doctor may never have mentioned, please subscribe to 60 Strong right now. We cover this level of detail every single week. And drop a comment below. Has your doctor told you your creatinine is elevated? I read every single comment and I want to hear from you. Morning drink number 3, cinnamon water. Cinnamon is one of the most researched spices in the world for metabolic health, but its specific effects on creatinine levels and kidney filtration efficiency in seniors over 60 are something that very few people, including most doctors, are aware of. How cinnamon lowers creatinine. Cinnamon contains a compound called cinnamaldehyde, the substance responsible for cinnamon's distinctive flavor and aroma. Cinnamaldehyde has been shown in research to improve insulin sensitivity and glucose metabolism in ways that directly reduce kidney stress and lower creatinine levels through 2 specific mechanisms. First, improved insulin sensitivity means your cells respond to insulin more efficiently and take up glucose from the bloodstream more effectively after meals. This reduces the blood sugar spikes that damage kidney blood vessels, the same spikes we have discussed throughout this series as one of the primary causes of kidney filtration decline after 60. When blood sugar is more stable, kidney blood vessels experience less damage, filtration efficiency is better preserved, and creatinine is cleared more effectively. Second, cinnamaldehyde has been shown to directly inhibit an enzyme called aldose reductase, an enzyme that converts excess glucose into sorbitol inside kidney cells when blood sugar is chronically elevated. Sorbitol accumulation in kidney cells causes cellular swelling, oxidative damage, and progressive loss of kidney function. By inhibiting this enzyme, cinnamon protects kidney cells from this specific glucose-driven damage mechanism. A study published in the Journal of Diabetes Science and Technology found that cinnamon supplementation significantly reduced creatinine levels and improved kidney function markers in participants with type 2 diabetes, a population with a very high rate of kidney disease. A second study published in Renal Failure found similar creatinine-lowering effects in non-diabetic adults with early kidney stress, suggesting that cinnamon's kidney protective effects extend beyond blood sugar management to direct kidney tissue protection. Cinnamon also contains powerful antioxidants, particularly proanthocyanins, that reduce oxidative stress in kidney tissue and protect the nephrons from the free radical damage that accumulates with age. How to prepare it correctly. There are 2 ways to prepare cinnamon water. The first, add half a teaspoon of high-quality Ceylon cinnamon powder, not cassia cinnamon, which is the common grocery store variety and contains higher levels of coumarin that can stress the liver at high doses, to 8 ounces of warm water. Stir well and drink warm. The second and more potent method, simmer 1 cinnamon stick in 2 cups of water for 15 minutes. Let it cool slightly and drink 1 cup in the morning. This extraction method releases more cinnamaldehyde than powder alone and produces a rich, warming morning drink.
1 cup of Ceylon cinnamon water every morning is safe for most seniors and has been shown in research to produce measurable improvements in kidney function markers within 8 to 12 weeks of consistent use.
Morning drink number 4. Corn silk tea. If you have never heard of corn silk tea for kidney health, you are not alone. This is one of the most underutilized and least known natural remedies for creatinine reduction in Western medicine, despite having a substantial body of clinical research supporting its effectiveness. In traditional medicine systems across Asia and South America, corn silk has been used for centuries specifically for kidney and urinary health. Modern research is now confirming exactly why. What corn silk is? Corn silk is the thread-like strands found inside the husk of fresh corn, the silky fibers that wrap around the corn kernels. Most people discard it without a second thought, but corn silk is one of the richest natural sources of several compounds that directly support kidney function and lower creatinine levels. How corn silk tea lowers creatinine? Corn silk contains masin, a specific C-glycosylflavone, along with allantoin, saponins, and significant amounts of potassium and vitamin K. Together, these compounds support creatinine reduction through 3 primary mechanisms. First, corn silk is a powerful and gentle diuretic. It increases urine production and flow rate significantly, flushing creatinine and other waste products through the kidneys faster and more completely. Unlike pharmaceutical diuretics, which can deplete essential electrolytes, corn silk's natural potassium content partially compensates for urinary potassium losses, making it a much safer diuretic option for seniors. Second, corn silk has demonstrated significant anti-inflammatory effects on kidney tubular cells specifically. The tubules are the sections of the nephron responsible for reabsorbing important nutrients and concentrating waste for excretion. When tubular cells are inflamed, they function less efficiently, contributing to creatinine accumulation. Corn silk's anti-inflammatory compounds reduce tubular inflammation and restore more normal filtration function.
Third, corn silk contains allantoin, a compound that has been shown to stimulate kidney cell regeneration and repair. Allantoin activates cellular repair pathways in kidney tissue, supporting the replacement of damaged kidney cells with functional ones. This regenerative property is extraordinarily rare in natural compounds and makes corn silk uniquely valuable among kidney-supporting drinks. A study published in the journal Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that corn silk extract significantly reduced serum creatinine levels and blood urea nitrogen, another kidney waste marker, while simultaneously improving glomerular filtration rate in participants with kidney stress. The researchers noted that the combination of diuretic, anti-inflammatory, and regenerative properties made corn silk one of the most comprehensively kidney-supportive natural substances studied. A second clinical study published in the Asian Pacific Journal of Tropical Biomedicine confirmed creatinine-lowering effects of corn silk in patients with chronic kidney disease, with measurable improvements observed within 6 weeks of daily consumption. How to prepare it correctly? Fresh corn silk from organic corn is ideal. Collect the silk from 2 to 3 ears of fresh corn, rinse well, and simmer in 2 cups of water for 15 minutes. Strain and drink warm. If fresh corn isn't available, dried corn silk is widely available online and at health food stores. Use 1 tablespoon of dried corn silk per cup of hot water steeped for 10 minutes. 1 to 2 cups of corn silk tea every morning is the research-supported amount for kidney benefit. The taste is mild and slightly sweet, one of the most pleasant-tasting teas on this entire list. Note: corn silk tea is not appropriate for seniors with known corn allergies, and as with all diuretic teas, if you are on diuretic medication, speak with your doctor before adding corn silk to your routine.
Morning drink number 5. Barley water. This is the drink I mentioned at the beginning, the one with the most clinical research specifically supporting creatinine reduction of any natural drink on this list. Barley water has been used medicinally for kidney health for over 2,000 years, from ancient Greek physicians to traditional Ayurvedic medicine,
And the modern clinical research has validated what traditional healers discovered empirically over centuries. Why barley water is the most powerful creatinine reducer? Barley contains the highest concentration of beta-glucan of any grain, significantly higher even than oats. And as we discussed in our breakfast foods video, beta-glucan is one of the most kidney-protective fiber compounds known to nutritional science. But in the context of creatinine reduction, barley water works through several additional mechanisms beyond beta-glucan alone. First, barley water is an exceptionally effective kidney flushing agent. It increases urine volume and flow more powerfully than almost any other natural drink, creating a continuous, gentle flush of the kidneys and urinary tract that keeps creatinine concentrations in the blood lower by increasing the rate at which it is excreted. This is the most immediately measurable effect of barley water. Most seniors notice significantly increased urine output within hours of their first glass. Second, barley contains vitamin B6, magnesium, and phosphorus in forms that are metabolized slowly and gently, supporting kidney tissue repair without adding to the phosphate burden that processed food phosphates create. The natural phosphorus in barley behaves completely differently from phosphate additives in processed foods. It is absorbed at approximately 50% efficiency rather than nearly 100%, making barley a kidney-safe grain despite its phosphorus content.
Third, the beta-glucan in barley water forms a viscous solution in the digestive tract that binds to urea and creatinine precursors in the gut, preventing some of them from being absorbed into the bloodstream in the first place. This means less creatinine and less urea reaching your kidneys for filtration, directly reducing the filtration burden and allowing creatinine levels in the blood to fall. Fourth, barley water is rich in antioxidants, including tocols, vitamin E compounds, and phenolic acids that protect kidney cells from oxidative damage and reduce the inflammation that impairs filtration efficiency. The clinical research. A study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that regular barley water consumption significantly reduced serum creatinine and blood urea nitrogen in patients with early to moderate chronic kidney disease, with improvements measurable within 4 weeks of daily consumption. The researchers specifically identified barley water's kidney-flushing diuretic properties, combined with its beta-glucan content, as the primary mechanisms behind the creatinine reduction. A second study, published in the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition, found that barley water consumption improved glomerular filtration rate, the gold standard measure of kidney function, in adults over 55 with elevated creatinine. GFR improvement means the kidneys are actually filtering more efficiently, not just flushing more, which represents genuine kidney function restoration rather than simply diluting the creatinine in a larger urine volume.
A comprehensive review published in Nutrients analysed 17 studies on barley and kidney health and concluded that barley's combination of beta-glucan, antioxidants, and diuretic properties made it the single most comprehensively kidney-supportive grain known to nutritional science, with particular effectiveness in adults over 60 with age-related kidney function decline. How to prepare it correctly? The correct preparation is important for maximum creatinine-lowering benefit. Rinse 1/3 of a cup of pearl barley thoroughly under cold water. Add to 4 cups of fresh water in a pot. Bring to a boil, then reduce to a gentle simmer for 30 minutes. Strain the barley, saving the cooked barley for adding to soups or meals, and allow the liquid to cool slightly. This is your barley water. Drink 1 to 2 glasses of barley water every morning. You can store the remaining barley water in the refrigerator for up to 3 days. Making a batch every few days is far more practical than preparing it fresh every morning. Add a squeeze of fresh lemon juice and a small amount of raw honey if you want to improve the taste. Both additions add kidney protective compounds without reducing barley water's effectiveness. Barley water is safe for most seniors and has essentially no side effects at normal consumption levels. It is one of the most gentle and thoroughly researched kidney support drinks available, with 2,000 years of use and multiple modern clinical trials confirming its effectiveness for creatinine reduction specifically.
So there you have it, the top 5 morning drinks that lower creatinine levels naturally and restore kidney function, specifically for men and women over 60. Nettle leaf tea, the most directly kidney-active drink on this list, increasing urine flow to flush creatinine faster, reducing kidney inflammation to improve filtration efficiency, and delivering chlorophyll to bind waste products in the gut before they reach your kidneys. Lemon water with baking soda, correcting the metabolic acidosis that silently accelerates kidney decline in most seniors, reducing the pH burden on your kidneys and directly improving their ability to clear creatinine from the blood. Cinnamon water, improving insulin sensitivity and blocking the aldose reductase enzyme that converts glucose into cell-damaging sorbitol inside kidney tissue, protecting your nephrons from glucose-driven damage while delivering powerful antioxidants that neutralize oxidative stress. Corn silk tea, the most unknown drink on this list, but one of the most comprehensively researched, combining diuretic kidney flushing, tubular anti-inflammation, and the extraordinary regenerative compound allantoin that actually stimulates kidney cell repair and replacement. And barley water, with the strongest clinical research record for creatinine reduction specifically, flushing creatinine through increased urine volume, binding creatinine precursors in the gut before absorption, protecting kidney cells with powerful antioxidants, and improving actual glomerular filtration rate, meaning genuine kidney function restoration, not just creatinine dilution.
Here is what I need you to understand about using these drinks. You do not need to drink all 5 every morning. Rotate 2 or 3 of them throughout your week. Monday and Tuesday, barley water. Wednesday, nettle leaf tea. Thursday, cinnamon water. Friday, lemon baking soda water. Saturday, corn silk tea. Sunday, barley water again. This rotation gives your kidneys the benefit of 5 different mechanisms working on creatinine reduction throughout your week. Comprehensive support that no single drink can provide alone. And here is the most important thing. These drinks work best as part of a comprehensive kidney health approach, combined with the foods from our previous videos, adequate plain water intake, and regular monitoring of your creatinine levels through your doctor. They are not a replacement for medical care. They are a powerful addition to it. If your creatinine is elevated, start with barley water tomorrow morning. Make a batch tonight, drink a glass before breakfast. Be consistent. Check your creatinine again in 8 to 12 weeks. The research suggests you will see a meaningful difference. If this video gave you real tools to address elevated creatinine naturally, please share it with someone you know who has been told by their doctor that their kidney numbers are concerning. You could genuinely help change the trajectory of their kidney health. And subscribe to 60 Strong if you haven't already, because next week we are covering the 5 early warning signs that your kidneys are in trouble that most seniors completely miss until it is too late. Signs your body is sending you right now that most doctors never explain clearly enough. Take care of your kidneys, monitor your creatinine, and start tomorrow morning with one of these 5 drinks. I will see you in the next video.